Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. The text came in at 2:17 a.m. I'm not okay. I think I made a mistake. I stared at my phone in the dark, the ceiling fan humming above me like nothing in the world had changed. Technically my wife, hadn't messaged me in 6 months. 6 months of silence, paperwork, empty rooms, and learning how to sleep alone. And now this. For a moment I felt nothing. Then everything hit at once. 6 months earlier, she'd said she needed time to understand herself. That exact phrase. Calm voice. Hands folded. Eyes avoiding mine. She said she felt lost, unsure, suffocated by expectations she couldn't name. She promised there was no one else. Swore it. Looked offended that I'd even ask. I wanted to be the good man, the understanding husband. I told her I loved her enough to let her go find herself. I told her the door would stay open. First it looked exactly like what she said it was. Therapy appointments, late walks, long showers. Then came the missed calls. The way she'd tilt her phone away when texting. Password changes explained away as work stuff. She stopped asking about my day. Stopped touching me unless I reached first. I questioned myself before I questioned her. Maybe I was paranoid. Maybe I was clingy. Maybe love was supposed to loosen its grip at this stage. Then I noticed the smell. A different cologne on her jacket. She said it was from a coworker's hug. I believed her because believing was easier than what doubt would lead to. The night she left, she packed light. A small suitcase. No tears. Just a soft apology and a promise that this wasn't goodbye, just a pause. I watched her car disappear and felt like I'd failed some test I didn't know I was taking. The truth didn't explode into my life. It leaked. A mutual friend slipped up weeks later. A photo tagged and quickly deleted. A man's arm around her waist in a bar I'd never been to. When I asked her directly, she didn't deny it. She said it just happened after she left. That she was lonely. That she needed to feel something. I didn't scream. I didn't beg. I thanked her for being honest and hung up, then sat on the kitchen floor until sunrise. The months after were brutal in quiet ways. Every memory replayed differently. Every laugh felt rehearsed. Our anniversary photo looked like two strangers pretending. I learned how betrayal doesn't just break your heart. It rewrites your past. I signed the separation papers. I deleted her contact. I rebuilt my days piece by piece. Gym in the mornings. Cooking real meals. Sleeping through the night again. I stopped waiting. And then at 2:17 a.m., she came back with a sentence. We met a week later. Same cafe, different people. She looked thinner. Tired. Her hands shook when she held her cup. She told me everything. The man. The illusion. How exciting freedom felt until it didn't. How she realized too late that she'd confused escape with happiness. She said she finally understood herself now. I never stopped loving you, she said, crying. I just didn't know how to be me without losing us. I listened. I really did. I saw the guilt, the regret, the honesty that should have come earlier. Part of me wanted to reach across the table, to reclaim what was familiar and warm. But another part of me, the part that had learned how to stand alone, stayed still. I told her I was glad she found clarity. I told her I forgave her. And then I told her I couldn't take her back. Understanding yourself doesn't undo the damage you leave behind. She cried harder then. I paid the bill. I walked out into the cold air feeling heavier and freer than I had in years. That night I deleted the text. Not out of anger but closure. I gave her time to understand herself. And when she finally did, she returned. But I had already learned who I was without her. And I wasn't willing to lose that again.